Guys, so we are back today. First, like always, we are going to start by moisturizing our face. I am using one by Clean & Clear, just a cheap moisturizer from the drugstore, but definitely need to moisturize to get a good base going before you put any foundation on. And I kind of show a short clip of it, but you can't hardly see it, but it's purple. There we go. So now we're going to speed this up a little bit. I am priming my eyes with MAC Prep and Prime Concealer in NC15. It's not meant to be a primer, I don't think. It's just a concealer, but it kind of primes my eyes too. So I like it, and it keeps everything from creasing. And just doing that on both my eyes. And my husband is in the same room, and he was kind of making fun of me. So that's why I just randomly laugh throughout this video. So now I'm going in with my favorite eyeshadows of life. They're Makeup Geek eyeshadows on this Sigma blending brush. And just buffing Creme Brulee and Peach Smoothie into my crease as a blending color. It doesn't have to be neat at all. It's just kind of a transition shade to help everything blend out nicely. So it doesn't have to be neat. As you can see, I'm just kind of sloppily putting it everywhere. And then I'm going to go in with the Goat Hair Brush by Sigma and take Latte, I believe it's called, and deepen up my crease a little bit. It's a pretty similar color. It's just going to make it look a little bit deeper and give my eye some more dimension. So I'm taking that in my crease. Then I'm also, as you can see, kind of extending it out. I have small eyelids, so whenever I'm doing kind of dramatic eyes, I always extend it out a little bit just to make the surface look a little bit bigger. And then I do that on both sides and just blend it in really well to that Creme Brulee and Peach Smoothie. And then I'm going to go back in with the black fluffy brush with no additional product and just blend out all those harsh lines. Really, the main focus on this whole look is just being patient and blending. It's really important to get that gradient look. So just have patience and blend. So now I'm going in with Makeup Geek Corrupt. It's like the blackest black I've ever used in my entire life on this pencil brush. And I'm kind of creating a V on my outer corner of my eye and then bringing it back in. And I'm starting out with a little bit and going in with a light hand. This stuff is really pigmented, so if you're not careful, you'll get way too much on. And then I'm going back in with the same Go Hair brush, no more additional product, just what was left on the brush, and blending out that black line. It is so much easier, guys, to start out light and build up than it is to get too much on there and then have to blend it out. Really, it's worth the patience. Just go slow with it and blend it out. But with all the blending, you are going to lose some of the pigmentation, so you have to go back and add more. But just be patient with it. It's so worth it, I promise. And then you can see me here going back in with black and just deepening it up and blending it out again. So really, just be patient with it, blend it, and you'll get it. It's pretty easy. Just on a side note, so I didn't do my hair today, as you can probably tell, and it's kind of a hot mess. But I did not see that little tiny bang thing that's hanging off the side. It's there the entire video, and when I was editing this, it drove me absolutely insane. So next time I'll do my hair, but I just don't really care about my hair 90% of the time. So it's just kind of up. But I apologize if it's frustrating to anyone because it annoyed me the entire time I edited this video. And I'm going back in now with more black just to deepen it up a little bit. I want it to be smoky and I want it to be blown out, but I definitely don't want any harsh lines. So Just have to keep blending out the lines. And then on a flat shader brush, I didn't get a clip of this, but I am just putting Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue on my eyelid with the shader brush. And then I'm going to go in with this pigment that is, oh my gosh, so beautiful. It's Utopia by Makeup Geek, and it's kind of messy, but it's so beautiful. I can't even explain the color, though. It's, oh my gosh. It's so beautiful. And I'm just going to pat that all over my lid and spray it with some Fix Plus just to kind of give it more of a foiled look. But I'm only putting that where I put the Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue because this stuff is messy and it falls all over the place if I don't, which is also the reason I can't talk. Also the reason that I didn't do my foundation yet because it's kind of messy. And then going back in with the shader brush and just buffing out any weird lines. So from here, you could totally just put lashes on and eyeliner and call it good and it would be beautiful. But I wanted to add a pop of color. So I took my Makeup Forever Flash palette and took the blue shade out of there. And it's just a cream base. But I wanted to make the blue really pop. So I'm just taking a thin brush and putting that all in the inner corner of my eye. And then from this Galaxy Chic palette, I'm taking that blue shade and putting it on the inner corner. Putting that blue base helps a lot. However, you cannot hardly see the intensity of the blue on the camera, and I'm not really sure why. It's kind of sad because the pictures in the beginning of the video, you could see that's kind of why I included them, because it was pretty intense in person, but I wanted to add a pop of color. You guys totally don't have to do that. But now I'm just going in with some lotion on this foundation brush and just cleaning up the line, and hey, magic! Eyebrows are done, eyeliner's done, and eyelashes are on. I can't do them on camera. I have tried 5 times now, and it's not working. So I will practice. Until then, it's just going to be done. So now I'm going in with a concealer. I think it was just MAC Pro Longwear concealer. And just putting that underneath my eyebrows and kind of cleaning up that line a little bit. And kind of along the side of my face, too. All right, this is Smashbox Pore Primer, and I'm just going to put that all over my face. This stuff I actually like a lot better than the Benefit Professional. But you can get the NYX Pore Filler Primer from the drugstore, and I think it probably works just as well. I like that primer a lot. And then I'm going in with my Makeup Forever foundation, and then this Revlon Photoready Light cream, and putting that into my foundation to make it a little bit luminous, and then using my F80 Kabuki brush from Sigma to put that on. I mixed 2 colors because I have self-tanner on, and I probably should have mixed a little bit more because it's a little bit too dark. The camera definitely makes it look a lot darker than it is in person, but it definitely was a little bit too dark. So the whole self-tanner thing makes my foundation routine a little bit rough. And then I'm going in with MAC Pro Longwear concealer, and I went a little crazy with the with the concealer. I'm practically painting my face. But I'm going to go back in with a brush that pretty much picks up all that extra product, so it'll even it out, but I wanted to make sure that I evened out the darkness of the foundation a little bit so I look like a normal person, was kind of my thought. So first I go in and pat it with my finger and kind of warm it up on my skin, and then I'm going with this Kabuki brush from Sigma and pat it all out, and it blends in the concealer like a dream and picks up any extra that's on my skin. So I'm just going to blend that all out. And again, talking to my hubby, he's very distracting when I'm trying to do this. Be completely honest with you. And then I'm going to just set that with the banana shade from the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit on this tapered highlighting brush. And then I'm going to bronze. Went a little bit crazy with the bronzer, not going to lie. The camera picks up so much more color for some reason, I feel like, than it looks like in person. I don't think that it looks like this in person, but maybe it does. I buffed most of it out, but definitely went a little crazy with the bronze. It's Alaska in the wintertime. I can't help it. I'm so pale. All right, then I'm going to go on my bottom lash line with the eyeliner brush and using Latte, the same color that I used up to deepen my crease a little bit. And then I'm going to go back in with Corrupt, the black shade, and just darken up that outer V a little bit. You don't have to do this. It's completely optional, but I personally think that it looks a little bit weird if you don't blend out a little bit on the bottom. The top can look a little bit top heavy. And then I'm going to go in with this pencil brush and blend all that out and kind of smoke it. I didn't do it a lot. I definitely would do more if I could do this again. But really, guys, I definitely recommend putting something underneath the lash line, because if you don't, your top eyelids are going to look a little bit heavy. Then I'm going to go in with this highlighter and just kind of highlight the inner corner of my eye and then also underneath my eyebrows. Just want to make that center focus a little bit more, and then the blue have a little bit more of a gradient to it as well. I'm super bummed that you can't see the blue hardly at all on film, and I'm really sorry. In person, it was really bold. You could see it in the pictures, but I don't know why it's not working on camera. Now I'm going to go in with mascara. So I am first going to just kind of blend my falsies to my real lashes. Not a lot. Don't put too much mascara on your false eyelashes because they look so fake if you do that. And hey, does anybody else get mascara all over their face when they put mascara on? Because I do it on a daily basis. So I'm going to let that dry. Otherwise, it'll be a hot mess trying to get it off. And put a little bit of mascara on my bottom lashes. This mascara is L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara, and it's my favorite, and it's like $6 from the drugstore. Then I'm going to go in with this blush. This is Desert Rose by MAC. It's just kind of a really natural pinky color. It's not anything crazy. It's probably one of my favorite. And then I just go back in with my foundation brush and blend it out. And then I'm going to grab the same highlight that I used on the inner corner of my eye and put that on my cheekbones, the Cupid's bow, top of my forehead, my temples, and my chin, and down the bridge of my nose, just to highlight. Like I said, Alaska is so dry and cold and miserable, so I need anything that makes me look tan and luminous. And then I'm going to go in and line my lips. This is a lip liner that I got from Revlon, I think. It's not a very good lip pencil, but it worked. I made do. First I'm going to line my lips, and then I'm going to go in with this Maybelline nude lipstick called Truffle Tease, I think. And then this lipstick, or this lip gloss by Milani. It's just a nude lip gloss. I really like it, and it's pretty inexpensive. So shower with some Fix Plus, and we are all done. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment box below. Bye, guys.